If you're watching this, you already know that I'm Josh.
And I'm Rachel. Thank you guys so much for watching our channel over the last year.
We thought of no better way to do our first Q&A than in Las Vegas. So, as you can tell, our bags are packed. We got our questions from YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And let's get to Vegas so we can answer them.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Alright, we're going to start off with personal questions. This one comes from Jamie on Facebook. Where are you originally from?
We're from Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Yep.
It's simple as that.
How old are you guys?
Oh, my birthday's coming up. I'll be 42.
And I just had my birthday. I am 39.
Alright, this question comes from Aaron on Facebook and Dana on YouTube. So we both got, this question came to us a couple different times. How did we meet?
There is a fly that is
There is a fly
all around us. We're at Border Grill, by the way, for this. Hopefully the bugs will not get in our food. Okay, how did we meet?
How did we meet?
So we actually both work at the same hospital. We both are in middle management. We've been nurses for about a decade. I'm just over 15 years. But we're both in management at the hospital that we locally work at.
So we met at work.
Yeah. What do you do for a living? Came from Aaron on Facebook. That kind of goes with how we met. We work together. We work together
and we're nurses by trade, now in middle management.
Yep. How in the world do you two have so much free time?
Gary on Facebook asks us this question.
Yes, we don't.
We don't.
It probably looks like it because of the way that we stagger out our videos, but actually we're doing about 4-day trips every couple days, or every couple.
You're good. Yep. So to get back, as I'm doing some pictures, we don't have free time. We make time.
Yeah.
And we don't travel. We do a lot, like Josh said, in how we actually put our dishes or our videos out. We do intentionally stagger them. We don't put them out the minute we get them done.
Yeah, well, and also it takes us time to do it.
Yeah.
You know, we have to do it on our weekends and off days. It's kind of hard to do it while we are working. A lot of times we're tired. A lot of people have comments about how much we eat. Truth is, like, we put on some weight when we do these trips.
We do.
And so, you know, we gotta exercise again, we gotta diet again. Sorry, I'm moving the camera. But, like, we don't have a ton of time at home, so, like, it takes time to put the videos out, and so we stagger them. Like this last trip to Vegas, it was 12 weeks prior, and so we just staggered it out, I think over like 8 weeks or so. Yeah, do you want to cut into it?
Oh, you know I do, because that's some egg corn going on.
Wait. Okay. Alright, we are in between rounds here at Border Grill. So next question. These pertain to YouTube.
So Linda from YouTube asked us, how did we start this adventure?
So, our first trip together to Las Vegas was...
March 2020.
Nope. Our first trip together was... Yep. Yeah, March 2020. So we have not been doing Las Vegas together a lot. We both have been to Las Vegas multiple times separately. But so our first trip, we started planning it, and we watched Bill and Lisa Say Hi to Matthew and All You Can Vegas to decide where we want to eat.
Sounds like a plane.
If it's not, we're in trouble. Okay, so we started prepping for that for our first trip together here, and so COVID happened, the shutdown happened, and one of the few places to actually travel to was Las Vegas. So June of 2020 we came back here. September of 2020 we had a trip planned. We found that the way that we traveled was very similar to like a Bill and Lisa, where we eat at like we were eating at like 5-6 places a day, and we loved it. Like small items everywhere.
And if you look back on our photos, we took a trip to New York City. We did a couple trips to Vegas. We did a ton of
Minneapolis.
Food. Yeah.
We went to Estes Park, which is
we did a ton of food pictures.
Yeah.
So it seemed to be like, oh, well, let's just add a little bit of what we think about it.
Yeah. So then, you know, COVID happened. You have time to think about it.
And
we went back and watched a lot of stuff. The other channel that I actually did. There's little golf carts driving around here. The other channel that we started watching, like right as we started, like I never even heard of them until our first trip out here with our new iPhones,
yep.
ready to record. Was we worked to visit Vegas, and they were one where we saw like there's a whole community of people that just do Vegas trips, and it was super exciting. We actually just met them here at their gathering,
yep.
And so that was very exciting. You know, Dave and Michelle, shout out. But that was the start. And then as COVID went on, Vegas was still the most open place to go to.
Mm-hmm. So we kept videoing and kept recording, and you guys kept supporting us. That's the best part. We didn't expect this growth at all, and we are truly just upon a year, and wow, it's been super fun. So that has been cool. Being able to come up with all these questions has kept us going. So thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Dana on YouTube asked, is this how you make your living? Not even close.
No.
I can tell you, YouTube does not pay the bills. It did pay for this camera that we now have and are recording on. But otherwise, it does not pay that much.
We do tease that someday one of us will be able to retire with it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
At this rate, we're about 50 years away from that. So, you know, if you do want to support the channel, though, feel free to check out down below. There is a new button that we added. It's join a membership. It's $3.99. If you're a glutton like us, so that's the name of it, is a glutton. You can get into a private Discord where we will do polls where you can say restaurants that you want us to eat at, slot challenges you'd like to see from us. You can get behind the scenes footage or videos.
Pictures.
Not videos, pictures. That's
and early access to the videos though.
Yes. So YouTube now has a way where members can actually see the videos before the rest of the public. So we don't have any members, but
maybe
we would like to play around with it, and if anyone is interested in joining that, you can help us build it, honestly. Like,
that's right.
Yeah. So access to a private Discord, behind the scenes photos, early photos. You can see our itinerary of where we're gonna go next.
Last one for YouTube related. Susan on YouTube asked us, do you feel boxed in to Vegas now that the channel seems to be a Vegas favorite?
We thought about that. So as you can tell by us posting our cruise video, we decided, you know, Vegas is always gonna be a thing. We actually have 4 trips planned out after this one before January. So we do continue to plan on coming back to Vegas and make more videos, but we like traveling to other places and we want to share it with you guys.
Yep.
So you can expect to see we're going to be going to New England in a few weeks.
We're going to go into the other travel one.
All right, stick around. We'll talk about that stuff. All right, other travel. So, who did our first one?
Pearl on YouTube asked us the top 3 destinations you'd like to travel to in the near future. Well, Pearl, that's easy because we already have 3 destinations outside of Vegas planned.
We're going to New England for fall color changing. So that'll be first week of October.
Yep. We also have another cruise planned. We're leaving out of Los Angeles and going to Catalina Island in Ensenada, Mexico.
And February, we are hoping to go to New Orleans.
Yeah, so we have some plans already. Top 3, oh man, we want to go everywhere. One of our goals is to hit all 50 states.
Yep.
And at least as many countries. Josh has said even 100
my
countries.
My goal is 50 states and 100 countries. So it's lofty goals, but you gotta have some, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and then the other thing, so you will see that we enjoyed our cruise, and we do have another cruise booked for March as well. So,
yep.
you know, we just like traveling, honestly.
The next two questions both came from our friend, the Vegas Introvert.
Yeah, check him out on YouTube if you haven't.
He's awesome.
He actually did a Q&A, a very extended Q&A compared to what this is going to be. A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we nerded out on Vegas, truly, and that's what happened. And it took us down a rabbit hole, and it was so much fun.
We'll put the link down below.
Yeah.
He asked us if we met Pitbull in Miami. Nope, no Pitbull. We haven't met Pitbull in Las Vegas either.
And then what did you like and dislike about Miami overall, regarding probably food and beverage and just the travel? I liked it all. I liked the food, it was different. I would have to say, so when we ended up on South Beach, on our back end of our cruise, it was exactly as my mind had made it figure after watching TV for years and, you know, just figuring that out. It was exactly what I thought it would be. Now downtown Miami was typical big city downtown.
Yeah, it actually made us think very similar to any big city in the heart of the city area. You had a lot of the same restaurants that you will see if you go to, you know, Denver, Seattle, Dallas,
even
whatever.
Minneapolis. Yeah, it was. So it was very typical city.
And then on South Beach, actually, if you watch that, a lot of the places we ate at were very similar to what we eat at here. Same celebrity chef, and then STK, which was it's a restaurant over at Cosmo. So we enjoyed it because it's actually very similar.
Yeah.
The Cuban food, I was excited to have that because if not, it would have felt like we were just in any other big city.
True, I agree with you.
But by being able to go to a bunch of different Cuban restaurants, I think that helped it.
And I guess that's something I would suggest for people who are trying to travel and look out there, is do your research before, because I always Google what's Miami known for, what food is Miami known for, or wherever we're going, what's that known for, or we reach out to YouTube and start looking at, you know, for example, we're going to Portland, Maine, what's to eat in Portland, Maine, and that's how we research our trips.
Yeah, so Good Times Production, that's who we watched a few of their videos for it, and we are actually hoping to meet up with Andy and Simone there.
Yep.
What else is there?
That's it on the other travel ones. Just know we love to travel, so don't be surprised if you see something outside of Vegas.
Yeah, and to be fair, Danny knew that we were going to Miami, whereas some other people probably didn't.
That's true.
when we did that. All right, scene change. We're now at the pool.
Yeah.
All right, Vegas questions.
All right, this one comes from Karen on Facebook. How much play do you actually do in Vegas?
It's a good question, and actually good timing, because we had been talking about putting together a video to talk about how many comps we got, because we can't afford all this stuff.
No.
These rooms are very expensive, and so if you check out our video that actually is going to get posted right before this, it does show our number. But basically, when you break it down by trips, it's somewhere in the 10,000 to 15,000 in coin in, which is different from like, we're not losing $10,000, but we're cycling that money through. So that gives you an idea.
Yep. All right, next one comes from Shop Sip Saute off of YouTube. Will you ever move to Vegas?
What's your answer?
My guess is nope.
No.
It'll take away the cool part of it, like the vacation aspect of it for us. So I don't foresee us ever moving to Vegas.
I don't either, because I would have a ridiculous gambling problem. And
food
so,
problem, drinking problem.
We'd be 300 pounds and homeless probably.
Exactly, so no. This one comes from Cindy off of YouTube as well. What are your top 3 dislikes about Vegas?
The price.
I was gonna say, that's the hard part, is it is not cheap.
No.
We did decide on this trip to kind of see how it was if we limited ourselves on alcohol during meals, and let me tell you, wow,
It's a difference.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah, that is definitely one of the dislikes. The other is everything is much further away than you think it is. So like right now we're at Mandalay Bay, and the truth is you either have to Uber all the way to the other end, or you're gonna kind of stay in your area. So we've walked quite a few times all the way up to Park MGM, but never past it.
No, and I mean, yesterday we went to dinner at Venetian and we ended up downtown at the plaza, but we truly did not do it by foot. We have done it by foot, which again is dumb.
Awful. Yeah, don't do it.
Third dislike, I really don't know that I have a third one. Those are the two big ones, price and how far everything is. I do tell you, after a couple different places we've eaten off strip, I'm amazed at how much pricier the strip is.
Yeah.
We've been to 2 places so far. We have a third one planned that are off strip, and the price is just so much different off strip.
Yeah, and I mean, you can expect that, but...
Oh, I do remember a third one.
We had a third. I don't remember what it is.
I do. No craft beer.
Yes.
What?
Okay. Yeah, when you're in the casinos, I mean, we drink Modelo when we're there, but like you can get all your regular domestic beers, and those are international, but they're the same style.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want craft beers, and it's hard to get to unless you do go off the strip, it seems.
Yep. So the next one came from More Molly on YouTube. Favorite hotel on the strip?
I have a hard time answering this one because, and it's actually the reason why I personally chose for M Life to be my gambling of choice. That's because I can't pick one. You know, if I want the best pool, I want Mandalay Bay. If I want the best restaurants, I want Aria. If I want the best location, I want Bellagio. If I want just more of a homey feel, I like Nomad.
Yeah.
So it'd be very difficult, and I don't actually think I can pick one. How about you?
I don't think I can either. I think overall so far, my favorite has been Nomad.
I like the location of Nomad.
I like the location. I love the room.
Yeah, the room, it felt like what we would do if we were like designing a room.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
More Molly also brought us this question: our favorite slot machine.
Pinball. I like
hands down. He's a pinball fan. Yeah.
So $5, $10 credit. 2 credit if possible.
If you can find it. Yeah. I've always liked Top Dollar. I haven't been as lucky on Top Dollar, but I've always liked Top Dollar. Right now, I would have to say the Ultimate Firelink, Olvera Street. It's something about the tacos and the fireballs. I just think it's so much fun. All right, Jamie on Facebook asked us, what's our favorite restaurant at Aria? Josh did just mention, if we're going for restaurants, we're going to Aria.
Yeah, Aria is our favorite go-to spot for restaurants. The one that we've been to the most is Javier's. We've been there 4 times in the past year and a half. We've come out here with friends and family, and we've actually taken people there each time.
Yep.
Other than that, I really enjoy Bardot. I think that that's a good one if you want that French style. But Javier's is generally our just good comfort food.
I was gonna say Javier's. Dana from YouTube asked, what got you interested in gambling? Mine's an easy answer. It's him.
Yeah.
I wasn't too interested in it prior to meeting Josh.
For me, I think what happens with gambling is you try it out and you get a big win and you're hooked.
I haven't got the big win yet.
No, but she keeps trying.
I do keep trying.
But yeah, there's just something about it. It's an addictive thing, you know.
Yep. All right, next question comes from Judy on Facebook and Armstrong Hansen on Instagram. How often do you guys go to Vegas?
So the past years, while we were doing YouTube, we did it 6 times.
Yep.
So we generally do 3 to 4 nights is the minimum. We did do 1 2-night trip.
We did, and ultimately we've kind of talked about this as more things have opened up and more travel plans have come across. We would probably aim for once a quarter to make it back.
But right now we have 4 trips planned for the next 5 months, so.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Travis on YouTube asked us, downtown versus the strip, do we have a preference?
Yes.
We do. We like the strip.
We like the strip. There's just more places to go to, there's more things to do, there's more restaurants.
Yeah.
We like shows. This past trip we actually went to iHeartRadio at T-Mobile, and we went to the Michael Jackson 1 show.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and you know, it's really close to sports now too. We did go to a Vegas Knights game. As the shows open up, it's going to be even more necessary, or much more reason to be on the strip for us.
We agree, or I agree. Next comes from Kizzy. It was a YouTube question. Do you have a must-do, see, or eat every time you go, or is it different every time?
Must do, see, or eat.
I would say we try to make it as different as possible every time, especially since we started the YouTube channel. It just makes it easier to provide content for you guys.
Yeah, there isn't for me. I would say that.
Except a pinball machine.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna gamble, yeah. But no, we've done trips where we've done shows, where we haven't done shows, where we tried to do something new, where we haven't done something new. Yeah, there's nothing that's like, I gotta do this every time.
I would say if there was anything I was eating and I was staying near it every time, Lobster Me or Javier's.
I agree. Yeah, those are two most frequented places.
Yeah.
This guy keeps yelling.
All right, more Molly from YouTube asked us, what keeps you coming back to Vegas?
There's always something different. There's always, yeah, you know, you can look at our videos and we don't repeat many restaurants, and that's over 20-30 days in a year.
And the cool part is we actually are planning a trip with some friends over Thanksgiving, and there's a new restaurant opening up.
Yeah.
So we've already got reservations for that. There seems like there's just something new every single time.
And right now with like, as COVID restrictions have let up, there has been more stuff coming. And so it was kind of fun for us when things were restricted, because it actually forced us to do things that we didn't want to do, or didn't do before, but always wanted to do. You know, that includes like the Mom Museum, getting to the Grand Canyon. These are all things that we wanted to do. But when you have shows and all these dinners, like, it's hard to really time things out. And
I would say that this is probably the most, that trip has, I've noticed that on this trip, is that it's like, oh, well, we don't have time for that, because by the time we get everything done and you've started your day, it's now 5 o'clock and you're ready for dinner or something of that sort.
This guy.
All right. More Molly, also from YouTube, asked us, favorite sit-down restaurant?
Favorite sit-down restaurant?
I'm gonna have to go with, so far, my favorite meal of this year, and it's Michael Mina. It was a great meal.
Yeah.
It was over the top. It was delicious. Granted, the price reflected that, but right now, I would say that's my favorite meal in Vegas this year.
I would agree, but I want to give you something different.
It might go into the next one. Well, we have 2 more restaurants.
All right, I thought Michael Mina was the best meal of the year, so yeah, I'm gonna say that was the best sit-down restaurant, fancy pants restaurant that we went to. Mm-hmm. Okay, what's the next one?
The next one is favorite place to grab drinks and dinner.
Javier's.
Yeah, Javier's.
This girl loves margaritas, and they have the best margaritas. Yes.
Absolutely, by far, best.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
The next question comes from Jamie on Instagram. What restaurant that you reviewed has been your favorite this past year? I think we just kind of answered the same thing. Yeah. Michael Mina.
Michael Mina. And John George, I think before that was, I think that was in February,
oh, yeah,
right?
John George was really good too.
Both of those meals were ridiculously expensive, and I understand that. But those were...
They were both over the top
so
meals,
good.
though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jamie has also got 2 more questions for us. What's your favorite bar in a casino?
Oh.
I don't know that we've been to many bars in a casino. Just this trip we went to Rhythm and Riffs, and that was okay. It was good.
Yeah.
It had live music. It was fun.
Ghost Donkey.
Oh, yes, that's true. Ghost Donkey.
So
the drinks were horrible.
Yeah, no, they were. We did not enjoy the drinks, but we love the atmosphere.
Yes, yes.
So Ghost Donkey is the hidden
bar in Cosmo.
Yeah, and you know, you have to like walk through the
food court.
Oftentimes it's closed food court at night, and you just get in there, and it literally is like 1 large bedroom worth.
Yeah, it's not very big.
It makes me think of the way I decorated my basement as a kid.
Yes.
It's got like freaking Christmas lights up, but I'm not a club person. No. But I do like that small, closed environment where you can be there with your party and just embrace it. I mean, you can actually get to know the people next to you, and it doesn't have to be like 100 people around. You know, you're never gonna fit more than 20, 30 people in that room.
But you don't have to.
But and that's the kind of style that I would much rather prefer.
Yep. Jamie has one more question for us. What casino is your favorite to play slots?
Aria.
Mine's Park MGM.
Really?
I love the non-smoking aspect of it, and I know, I really don't have any other problems with it, but I love the non-smoking aspect of it.
I do like Park MGM for that matter, but I think Aria, I like the really high ceilings. I like they generally keep up their games pretty good. And it's easy to get to and from. You don't feel crowded. One that, like, when I'm comparing it to is like Bellagio. Bellagio is great. It's huge, but there's so many people there.
Yeah.
And like when I'm gambling, I don't really want a billion people like constantly passing by me and, you know, yelling Bobby and stuff.
I'll tell you, last night we ended up downtown for a little bit, and I would go back to this place, the historical look of it, Main Street Station.
Yeah,
I would like to try going.
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually just happened to walk through it last
Yeah.
night. That place is beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
We are going to need to make a point to get there again. We also enjoy it downtown though. I think our favorite place would probably be the D.
It's so loud, but it's so much fun.
Honestly, it's like a party in that place, and the drink service is on point.
Yeah. Which we didn't stay enough at Main Street Station, but that, yeah, if I were to try to find one downtown again, I'd go back there.
Yeah, I'd like to try that. All right, scene change.
I was waiting for that.
Scene change.
All right, the last of our Q&A questions is about comps. So I'm gonna let Josh answer most of these. What level are you guys?
So we are platinum level here at M Life. I say here because we're actually in our Mandalay Bay room right now. But we did utilize that to do tier matching at Caesars and Wynn, as well as down at the D and at Circa. If you want more comp advice, we actually just released a new video. It's going to be the video right before the Q&A, talking about all the comps that we utilized for M Life only during the year that we were on YouTube for the first year.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, these are all from Karen on Facebook, so these questions here.
Karen, all right.
The next question is, what kind of comps are they giving you along with the Royal Caribbean comp?
So for the most part, the comps, it's similar to what a lot of people are probably getting, where you get resort credit, you get free play, and then the rooms. We do get there's a platinum letter, which you can take in certain experiences like the roller coaster or the shark reef. But otherwise, like the free play, you guys see us do it. We actually title our slot play with it. The resort credit you can use at any restaurant or bar at M Life properties.
Do you get more comps because of our YouTube videos?
Oh, you answer that one.
Nope.
Nope.
Not at all.
And we don't win on slots because of our YouTube channel. We don't get like free food because of our YouTube channel.
Nope. We do this for the fun of doing it.
Yeah.
Last question is actually from Joss on YouTube. Did they, M Life, offer you a complimentary cruise? If so, did you go, and what was included?
If you've been keeping up on us, we actually, so we posted these questions about a month ago, which we are now doing it, we're within, God, what's the date today? It's the September 20th.
Yep.
September 24th is going to be our actual 1 year here on YouTube. So we posted this about a month before, and if you've been following us over the last couple of weeks, we've actually shared all of our cruise videos. So that was my first time ever doing it. I would definitely do it again. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely, and it was easy. We called one number, they hooked us up, told us what days were available, and that's what we just took care of it. It was that simple.
Yeah, if you're a platinum level person, you should definitely call Royal Caribbean and check and see if you can get the free cruise.
Yep. I think that's it for questions.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for sending in your questions. We'll probably look to do this just like once a year. So if you missed out on a question, you can ask it again in 11 months.
And besides that, thank you. Thank you for making this so much fun. We've had a blast this last year, and we plan to continue doing it. So thank you so much for your support.
I totally agree. This channel has actually done so much better than I ever expected it to.
It's been so much fun.
I know we talked about it when we first started the channel. The expectation was basically hope to get to 1,000 subs in 1 year.
Yeah.
Because a lot of YouTube channels really only, they take a full year to 18 months to get to their 1,000 subs. And we're actually closing in on 5,000 subs. We're super excited about that.
Yeah.
Hopefully it can continue, and hopefully you guys continue to watch and enjoy. And I'm just kidding about the questions. Leave comments down below. We'll answer pretty much anything.
Yep.
There's not many questions that we have not answered.
No, and there's no reason not to. So.
Well, I mean, don't be rude.
Yeah.
I'll probably just delete them because it's just easier. I'll like take a bunch of time to write a really cool answer and then just delete it. But, you know, yeah, be nice, be courteous. We'll answer pretty much anything.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching our videos. If you're enjoying them, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
You can also follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All the links are down below.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I tried to fight alone. 'Cause sometimes we just don't know that we can do anything together if we just try. And as long as we have our backs whenever our foes come by, this time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. Castles and dragons, the battle begins tonight. Are you with me? This is our kingdom, and we won't run tonight. We are a team. Castles and dragons, the battle begins tonight. Are you with me? This is our kingdom, and we won't run tonight. We are a team. We can do anything together if we just try. And as long as we have our backs whenever our foes come by, this time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces.